And we are live. So a warm welcome to each and everyone. Welcome to Let Us Talk It Wednesday Zipinar. And yeah, we appreciate your time. If you are watching on YouTube, and please continue to put your comments or your questions, or you can join in Zoom. Definitely, you're very welcome. It is completely free and no password. So feel free to join to interact with our speakers. My name is Phil, and Let Us Talk It is promoted or being initiated by Cogent Integrated Business Solutions. They are an IT company based in Detroit, Michigan, and they wanted to give back to the community. And the best form that they have initiated to give back to the community is through free knowledge sharing. And information you can search it everywhere, especially with AI right now. And any way you put it, you can get the information. But the best thing about this Zipinars that we do is the value of the information, because you'll be hearing the information from seasoned professionals that we invite today from their personal perspective and their own experiences. So that's where the value is, definitely. And I'll be sharing to you a short slideshow with regards to Let Us Talk It. And since yes, this is a free knowledge sharing webinars, and we do start up the Let Us Talk It has startup acceleration program as well. So feel free to reach out to www.letustalkit.com for startups, and we have youth webinars as well and workshops for youth for rising public speakers, young public speakers. We help them build confidence as well. And these are the associated brands of Let Us Talk It, Zipinars, especially Cogent, and some food ecosystem. If you're around Detroit, you will see there's food brands, and make sure to try them out, definitely. And if in case you like the contents that we are sharing, the value that we are providing in these free webinars, feel free to share it in social media platforms or follow us on social medias, Facebook, LinkedIn, on YouTube as well for more contents. Or if you just wanted to suggest the topics that you wanted to hear in our future Zipinars. All right, so, and if you're wondering, we call this webinar instead this Zipinar instead of webinar because we're trying to zip in two topics in one session just to minimize the time consumed, but to maximize the information that we share to you for free. And I'm excited to introduce to you the two guest speakers that we have today, but we'll have to do it one by one. So, the first topic that we have today is communicating with impact. So, establishing the why and mapping the how. So, this topic will be covered by our guest speaker, Taruna Ramani, who is a power speaking coach, a TEDx speaker coach, and keynote speaker with 20 years of facilitating transformations and 20 years of empowering individuals to break the glass ceiling and unleash their potential. And this topic is about the mastery or to master the art of articulating your purpose and crafting practical strategies that drive you towards meaningful, goal oriented action. So let's welcome Taruna Romani. You can say
Hi,
hi.
everyone.
All right. Hello. Thank you so much for accepting the invitation to guest in our platform. Just to start off the topic, um, like we are wondering in like in terms of communication, how do you tailor your coaching, like to meet the unique needs of different individuals, whether they're students, professionals, or anyone else looking to improve their communication?
Great question. And I always feel that there cannot be one size fit all in communication because when people come to me, they come with very specific needs. I like to understand their challenges. I like to understand what their strengths are. I like to understand what their goals are. And based on that, I create a program for them that is going to elevate their level of communication in whatever sphere that they're looking for.
I see. So thank you so much for sharing that information. And like, what strategies do you use? Like, do you have a particular, or are you able to share your strategies that you use to help clients identify and overcome their specific communication barriers?
Sure. So I create very specific exercises for them, right? There are multiple tools that I have designed. They've been through the test of time, and I share those strategies based on what their needs are, what their challenges are. I create mock scenarios for them where they are using those strategies that I'm teaching them. And then I give them reviews and feedback, right? So, based on what I am teaching them and how they are using it, I give them feedback and they accept the feedback, they fix the things that they need to fix, try it out again, and they learn by practice. I think that's the best way to learn public speaking, right? It's the
Mhm.
same as cooking. I could give you a recipe, but unless you don't try it on your own, you will never feel confident about it. So, what a comparison I gave there, but I think it's an effective one too.
Yes, exactly. It's the work that you put in because it's not
There
just
you
on the tables, right?
go.
Yeah,
Yes.
true,
Yes.
true. I agree. So like the why, understanding the why is catchy. Like whether someone is a student, like a professional or a community leader, how does understanding their why help them communicate more effectively in their daily lives?
The why is so very important because it gives you a purpose, a sense of purpose behind why you are communicating. What is the purpose behind this, behind your communication? That sense of purpose comes from the why, right?
Yes,
So once you dive deep into it and understand your why, that leads you to making effective, doing an effective communication with whoever your audience is.
I see. So it's very clear, right? Like it's very important for everyone, regardless like their role. They need to develop strong communication skills. Like for this particular reason, like can you share an example of particularly challenging communication issue you helped a client resolve?
Oh, one of the biggest challenges would be clarity, if I may say so, because when someone does not have the clarity of what they want to say or who their audience is, they are definitely not connecting with their audience, right?
Mhm.
That is one big challenge that I help resolve. Other than this, there is confidence because people know their skills, but because they have weak communication skills in high stakes situations, I see their confidence going down. That is another challenge that I see them with. Another one would be adapting their communication styles to different audience, right? Because when you know your audience, what their needs are, you need to adapt your communication style to them so that you're able to connect with them. So, to me, these are the three big challenges that I see most of my clients struggle with.
Mhm. Like have you been there in a like can you still remember a particular like scenario when it took place?
Multiple scenarios, if I may say so. So many of them. But as I told you, each and every client comes with a very unique need. You
Mhm.
know, when you are, and I've also realized when you are in school, you you know that you are on a learning curve, right? And you accept your challenges. Sometimes you find the right coach who's helping you strengthen your strong parts of whatever you are doing. But when you are in a corporate setting, one of the two things happens. For most part, you accept that you do not have it in you or it's a struggle for you and you are ready to give up. And when you are ready to give up, here are a few things that happen. Your likability, your credibility, the opportunities that you can get, the success you can get, all of that, you are choosing to put them on a back burner. you are choosing to let go of that. So, when you say, do I have examples? I have multiple examples of people who have been through challenges, and when they come to me, I feel so happy that they've taken that first leap of faith and they are ready to invest in themselves again, because they know what is on the other side of that fear or the hesitation that I'm talking about. So I'm sorry, this was not a direct answer to your question. I would like to keep those examples to myself, but multiple of them.
Mhm. That's
Yeah.
okay. All right. Well, happy to hear that one. And so many people struggle with communication anxiety because this is a big word, anxiety. Like, how do you help your clients build confidence in expressing their why?
So, first thing is for them to understand the why, right? Why are you even doing it? Do you have the skill sets that put you in that space? Do you have the knowledge that puts you in that space? So, it's very important that you align with your why first, right? There are
Yeah.
multiple exercises that I do with them for them to align with their why. And when they do it, then there are steps that I help them take to strengthen their beliefs in themselves and to let go of their fear and insecurities. And then it is beautiful to watch them unfold, because I always say that they have the knowledge, they have the expertise, and that is the reason why they are speaking in front of an audience or they're put in that spot, right?
Yeah.
So it is important for them to realign with their why. Why are they there? The purpose behind that through multiple exercises that I do, and then they go from there. They go up from there.
I see. Well, yeah, that's true. But um, as of now, some group of people like they believe they can talk, but why do you think it's really important to have like communication coaching?
The communication coach, that if you have a communication coach is helping you in the right way to elevate your message, right? So there are multiple tools that a communication coach can help you with. It always starts with a space that you and your coach are in, where your coach is identifying your strengths, your weaknesses, right? And then tailoring the sessions in a way that it is focused on you to elevate your communication skills. So, for that reason, I very strongly feel that a coach is trained enough to help you dig deep into yourself to find out the skills that you need, the skills that you need to polish, and the weaknesses that you need to overcome.
Yeah, that is true. Like it's actually putting you the straight line or the path exactly of like if you want to go somewhere. So
Mm.
that's yeah, that's because there are some that they just talk and then they believe that they can talk, but maybe something or some words maybe are misused or like the message is like delivered in
It's
a
all, yeah,
yeah.
sure. And I agree with you. It's about the message. The message should hit the right audience, right? For that, it's very important for you to start with an audience analysis. You might have a great message, but there is a possibility that your audience is not the right audience for that message. So, who can help you direct your message to your audience in the most powerful way? It is a coach, right? So, that is the value of a coach in communication.
Mhm. I see. Yeah. And can you share some few strategies that you use in a generic manner, maybe just one or two, when you coach?
I can tell you what I start with, right? So I always tell everyone, you have great aspirations, but the way you are perceived by your audience is something that you need to keep in mind too. I call it the impact arch. I lead them through that impact arch. I start with them observing them speak, right? I'm focusing on their body language, their voice modulation, their delivery style, the content of what they are speaking. Once I do an assessment, I start talking with them to say, hey, these are the three pain points that I look at that you can work on. And then based on that, we take further steps. So, as I said, this is the way I like to go forward, and then we see good results.
Wow. Interesting. And well, how do you measure the success of your communication coach sessions?
Sorry, say that part again.
In terms of your like coaching sessions, in your communication coaching sessions, like how do you measure the success of those sessions?
Success is when the person that I'm coaching starts to believe that they can do what I have been telling them they can do, right? So I could be like, hey, you know what? You use these strategies, and I promise you it's going to help you. Um, it comes with a pinch of doubt. Like, yeah, right, she knows it, but do you think I can do it? To me, success is, now that I'm thinking, I'm developing my answer to that. Success is when they start believing they can do it. Success is when they push the envelope to say, hey, Tarunai, you know what? I think I'm ready for this too now. Can we please add this too? Because I've been thinking about it, but I did not think I could. So it is hugely, hugely satisfying when I see my clients push that envelope. That is success for sure.
Wow, definitely. Oh, that is wonderful. Like it's very pleasing with all the sessions that they started with not knowing their why. And
Mhm.
once someone understands their why, like how can they effectively communicate it to others?
So once they know their why, right, they
Yeah.
are focused on their audience now. What is it that the audience is looking for from them? They circle back to what is it that they want to pass on to that audience, and then they create strategies to not just share their thoughts and ideas, but to communicate powerfully with them to make that connection, whether it's through storytelling, whether
Mhm.
it is the multiple ways that they can connect with their audience. So there is not one way to say, hey, you know what, this is the path that you take, and guess what, you hitting the bull's eye. It's not that. So sorry, once they know their why, there are multiple strategies of how they can address the issues through their communication skills.
I see. So that's where the how comes in.
There you
Yeah.
go. But how can I come before the why, right?
Yeah.
You say,
Yes.
hey, you know what, Tana, can you teach me how to do this? But what is the reason? Why are you doing it? What is the purpose behind it? Align yourself with it, and you want to deliver your message in a credible, effective, impactful way then, right?
Wow. Wow. That's really like powerful. Like before you learn like how to do this and do that, you have to understand. Like you have to find the purpose of why you want
Yeah.
to learn that, right?
And that also reduces your anxiety because I've seen that multiple times when you realign or align with your why, the purpose. There is lesser anxiety because you know that the purpose is for you to share knowledge, right? Or share your thoughts, your ideas, your knowledge. You come from a place of giving. And that's when I've seen that the anxiety level goes down too. And then, of course, there are multiple ways to help with anxiety too. But then the why, I think, is the first step for me.
Exactly. Well, does that process also work in a younger age group? Like
Oh, yeah.
determining, yeah.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Um, Power Speakers also teaches kids kindergarten through 12th grade with their company. And we started 5 years, right? So I have seen it work its magic at that level also. Definitely.
Exactly, because like the younger groups have much anxiety, right, in terms of public speaking. So,
You know, you'll be surprised. It's not always the younger group. I've seen it with adults
mhm,
also.
I
In
see.
fact, a lot of it is what I've seen in adults too. And, you know, it's deeply satisfying to be able to empower them with the right tools and strategies. Then,
I see.
yeah.
I see. And also like in terms of communication, like there are some uh like notes that needed to be considered, especially like cultural differences. So, how do you address that in communication styles when coaching clients from diverse backgrounds?
Sorry, say that part again.
How do you address cultural differences in communication styles when coaching clients from diverse backgrounds?
Again, it is so important that we are sensitive to who our audience is. That also starts with audience analysis, right? Who
Mhm.
is your audience? What are their needs? What is it that what is the knowledge level that they have? What are the things that would be inappropriate to speak about? So it all starts with audience analysis. So once you, and there is a proper structure to how we do audience analysis. So once you do that, you know, you are sensitive to to the cultural background of your audience. So if I say that, hey, you know what, of course you have to be sensitive, and I teach that sensitivity, but how is the question. So, as I told you, there is a very structured way of how we do audience analysis, and all of this falls into that.
Mhm. I see. Well, yeah, that's really wonderful. Like I have some few questions left, definitely, but the time constrains us. So I'd like to check if Kapila has questions or insights.
Yeah, I just want to know, like you said, we can start with this communication skill at a very tender age of 5. So how is the response with those kids? How you handle those kids at the age of 5, like kids 5 years? It's difficult to understand and to make them understand the importance of communication.
So, kids at that age have speaking skills, right? I have realized over decades now that, and I say this over and over, each and every one of us has something to say. Each and every one of us wants to be heard. And I'm talking about this in terms of very young kids at that age, too. So, keeping that in mind, it's extremely important to create a curriculum that is age appropriate. It's very important to keep it engaging for them. And we have seen amazing success with that age group. It's very important what you are teaching them, right? So the knowledge level has to be age appropriate. It has to be done in a fun, engaging way that a child goes home and says, "Hey, can I please go back to my class again because I'm having fun?" That is that is a gradient of success that you will see when the curriculum is right, when the teachers are sensitive to the kids'
Mhm.
age level.
I see.
You know, our students, they compete in competitions at the age of 5, and
Wow.
they are heart stealers when they do that. It is super duper duper cute to watch them
It's really
speak
amazing achievement.
confidently. Yeah, it's beautiful. And there is no rote learning, by the way. So
That's
they
most important.
organically, right, right. But thank you. Great question. We get asked that question a lot, by the way.
Mhm. Thank you, Kapila. And
Yeah.
yeah, there you go. It was really a wonderful like thought. And we would if you wanted to see more of this communication process, coaching sessions and all that, make sure to check what's your website, Taruna? Power Speakers?
Powerspeakersunlimited.com is the website, but LinkedIn is also a great way to connect with me.
All right, definitely. So we uh we are yeah, the time constrains us for the first part. As I've mentioned, I have some few questions left, but yeah, let's leave that part. And anything you wanted to promote before we move to the next topic, Taruna? Any upcoming online events that you have?
There's possibly a workshop that would be we would be doing, and all that information would come up on LinkedIn. But more than promoting a particular workshop, I would want to tell everyone that um, communication skills are important no matter what stage in life you are, whether you're a student or in the corporate world. Communication strategies are important to know. So believe in yourself and believe that it's possible for you to unlearn things and learn the right tools and strategies. So that is what I would want to, because each and everyone should empower themselves for the success that they truly deserve. I mean, that's what I strongly believe.
Mhm. And there you go. That's a wonderful talk, definitely. Like understanding your why. So you have your main point, or your reason where you wanted to start before you get your how in doing things. So I guess that applies to everything that you do, and that works definitely in a magical way. And for different works or niche as well, like coaches are really relevant. So make sure you get one. And if you're interested with power speakers, make sure to visit powerspeakersunlimited.com, or you can send a connection invite to Taruna in LinkedIn. Definitely. She's very responsive and yeah,
Thank you, and it was great chatting. It was great sharing my thoughts and ideas with you all. So thank you so much for this opportunity.
definitely. And in case you've missed this chit chat session that we have with Taruna, this will be uploaded on our YouTube channel, and make sure to take a look and share as well in your profiles, so we can have more reach. Definitely. So again, thank you so much, Taruna, and
Thank
we'll be
you.
moving to the next topic that we have today.
Mhm.
All right. So the next topic is on a different area, but it's as interesting as the first topic, definitely, because this will talk about vehicles, electronic vehicles. So the next topic that we have is empowering women and adoption to electric vehicle. So electric vehicle is need of an hour due to their like ever increasing environmental concerns. And also automotive segment is the male dominant segment, as we are aware. And so to encourage women to be part of this part is we will have our guest speaker share her experience and the challenges that she faced for this. And our speaker is Kapila Sani, which is the EV woman of India, so electronic vehicle woman of India, and also um, founder and MD, managing director of Croyance. So Croyance is the company name, and so she's being called by the nickname EV Woman of India, and also uh, the recipient of the sixth Dr. Sarojini Naidu International Award for Working Women, and has been invited as a guest speaker at many universities like MIT, ADT University, Mumbai University's HR College, and being the responsible citizen and environmentalist, along with Root Skills, and many NGOs planted more than 10,000 trees. And Green Society of India and Root Skills also awarded as the best EV startup, electronic vehicle startup of the year for their innovations in electric cargo vehicle. And without further ado, we have Kapila Soni here, the managing director of Coins. Yeah, you can say hi and a little introduction.
Thank you, Mr. Phil, for this beautiful introduction. Hello, everyone. I am Kapila Soni, and this title of EV Women of India is given to me by Root Skills, an environmentalist organization. It's not just about me being the founder and managing director of Croyans. They have given me this title, but it's about the overcoming the abilities to all the adversities that I have faced in my life, as well as my contributions and for my achievements that I have made, particularly in the field of electric vehicles. And let me start with this. Electric vehicles, as you said, it is a need of an hour. And to keep that vision, we have founded this electric vehicle company that is Croyans. It is a private limited company. And the most important vision for us to create this is to have a clean as well as green environment. And for the same, we have set up this. And the most important thing that we have seen is the cargo vehicles. That is the cargo vehicles, that is the vehicles that is flying in the logistics segments is the most challenging one, raising concerns for the environment, for especially about the carbon dioxide and the emissions. And that for that reason we have started with our cargo vehicles in a four-wheel segment, that is four-wheel electric vehicles in cargo segment, as well as three-wheel electric vehicles in cargo as well as in passenger segment, to have our contribution to reduce the carbon dioxide footprints. And here is what I just want to share a glimpse of what exactly we do at Croyans and how we are contributing for the environmental purpose. Mr. Phil, can you just play that first video? Yeah.
Mobility sector in India, and the process of framing future begins at the present in Croyans Automotive, a next generation truck company. The motto of Croyans states, "Power of electric, power of savings," where electric vehicles are crafted with expertise and precision. Croyans transpire its assembly setup at Pune Chakan, where engineers, designers, and technicians collaborate to create something from nothing. Croyans Automotive is a dynamic and innovative automotive manufacturing company that specializes in the electric vehicle industry. The insightful glimpses into the manufacturing process at Croyans Automotive begins at the welding workshop, where skilled hands meticulously join the framework of vehicles, starting from the chassis to detour frames as well as the container bodies. Croyans does not want to compromise on any of the quality and safety of the vehicles and passengers and goods. That is why they have an in-house chassis manufacturing setup where they manufacture their chassis according to the government norms and standards, which is the foundational step setting the stage of what's to come. Not only this, chassis are treated with 7-tank treatment, where it is dipped into 7 types of chemical solutions to avoid any rusting or corrosion issues. Next, we move to the paint workshop, where the vehicles receive their vibrant and protective coat. A perfect blend of aesthetics and durability is crafted, ensuring a stunning look and long-lasting finish. As we progress, we reach the chassis assembly stage. Here, the backbone of our vehicles takes shape, providing strength and structure for the journey ahead. Then comes the body assembly, a complex and detailed phase. Axles are precisely fitted, tires mounted, and harness intricately assembled. Batteries, motors, and controllers find their homes, paving the way for the electrifying performance that defines our brand. Steerings and seats take their place, ensuring both safety and comfort. Next, the vehicles undergo the climbing test, proving their prowess to conquer diverse terrains. This is followed by the vehicle's drive test, where performance is put to ultimate examination, ensuring seamless operation and handling. Post-drive, the vehicles are subject to a seal test confirming watertight integrity and durability, starting from windshields to windows and rooftop ceiling vent. This leads to the speed and brake test, where our vehicles showcase their ability to deliver a safe and exhilarating driving experience. The manufacturing process at Kroyans Automotive is a symphony of expertise and precision, crafting vehicles that embody safety, performance, and elegance. With each step, we strive for excellence, ensuring that every vehicle leaving our facility is a testament to our unwavering commitment to quality and innovation. With a commitment to excellence, advanced technology, and a focus on sustainable practices, Kroyans Automotive strives to deliver top-tier automotive. The company is embracing sustainability, aiming for greener and more eco-friendly vehicles, ensuring we leave a healthier planet for future generations. Adapting to change, resilience, and staying ahead of the curve are essential aspects for Kroyans Automotive. Kroyans Automotive is a symphony of ingenuity and dedication, constantly evolving to meet the needs of changing world.
Well, wow, that's like great innovation that you have. Like I'm curious how it's does it charge like Tesla, or you have your batteries replaced?
We have our own R&D team for the same, and we have strived in a very different ways to adapt and suit the Indian conditions, especially because as we have started with our Indian conditions, particularly with the Indian and Asian conditions, we have make sure to have our safety standards in a proper way rather than comparing it with Tesla or any other organization, any other brand. They have their own unique features as per their needs and the necessities of their license and the countries. But when it comes to India, we have to make sure that we create the vehicle that is made in India as well as for Indians.
Wow, that's really fantastic. Great work.
So when I entered the segment of electric vehicle, so we realized that really electric vehicle is what need of an hour, because this is what we have to, like we have seen the ever increasing prices of fuel as well as the deteriorating conditions of our environment. I'm not saying with the immediately adoption to electric vehicle will magically just do everything with one magic stick. No, it is a slow but a revolutionary change that will definitely have a positive impact when it comes to long run, especially when it is concerned with the environmental changes and the conditions that we are facing, global warming and the serious conditions about it. Any other question you want to ask for the electric vehicles?
Well, I cannot think of anything as of now. I'm just interested in the vehicle. Like it's very innovative, and yeah, it's harnessing your country's like own electric vehicle.
Pardon?
Yeah, sorry, my mic. Okay. So yeah, I was
Yeah.
just impressed as you are like striving for your own like for India's own electric vehicle products.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah, yeah,
Yes.
it's a good endeavor.
And being into this and being a woman in automation, it's a really a big challenge because being a
Mm.
woman in automation, being the electric vehicle like EV Women of India, it's not at all a simple journey. It's filled with ups and downs. It's a major challenge that we are facing because it is a segment generally dominated by males. And being a woman entering in this segment is challenge. You have to seek, you have to face challenges at each and every level. You have to see whether I'm not saying that we have to see for validation, but we are facing more problems and more challenges as compared to any other male counterpart in the same segment. And obviously, being a woman, we are born warriors. So we are there to overcome any of the challenges coming in our way. And see, this is life, this is part and parcel of life, and we have to face these challenges. We have to see the setbacks, and we have to overcome these challenges. This is what making our lives really worth living and giving it set an example for the other women counterpart to at least try for it, to at least try for it to come forward and to work for it, to work for their dreams, to work for their passions.
Mhm. And like, what's the hardest challenge so far that you have overcome? When you
The
started
challenge
this
of
Troyans.
acceptance,
Mm,
the challenge of acceptance. Being a woman entrepreneur and woman entrepreneur coming in automotive segment, the major challenge that I faced is the challenge of acceptance. People are hesitate to accept you as the decision making person, as a decision making authority. They have that doubt in their mind whether it is correct or not.
mm,
So the major challenge is the challenge of acceptance. The second one is the financial challenges you have to come across. Being a woman, it is very difficult to get the financial stability when you entered in any of the segment, not only in this segment, but in any of the business. If you entered, being a woman, financial challenge, financial stability is the major challenge that you'll come across.
So for the acceptance, does that include like your workers or suppliers, or yeah, where you send your products? Nice, nice.
Correct. To
Wow, that's
accept women as a decision maker is a major challenge.
mhm, that's true. I understand, but it's great that you have overcome and where you are right now. Like you have been producing your electronic vehicles already. So yeah, congratulations.
Let me tell you one thing, as I said, being a woman entrepreneur is not at all a simple journey. You have to see ups and downs. And especially when it comes to my life, I have seen the major ups and downs. Like from being a school teacher, from being a school teacher to a woman entrepreneur. This journey itself is a roller coaster ride for me.
It's a big jump.
I was in teaching profession for around 15 years and then switching from teaching profession to this profession to an entrepreneur is itself is a major challenge and acceptance. And when me and my husband we decided to go up with our dreams of establishing our own brand, establishing our own company, starting with electric vehicles. Like, as my husband was very, very passionate for these electric vehicles and the concepts of all this. So it was, we both dreamed for it. We started with it. We left our jobs, and slowly and gradually, things started happening for us. It was a beautiful, slowly but steadily, and a smooth journey for us. But then suddenly, there was a big setback. COVID hit entire world, and I lost my better half to COVID. It was like a shattered. It was like dream shattered. It was like everything came to an end. But life has to go on, right? Life
Yes.
has to move on with or without him because we have dreamed it. We have created this dream of Croyans. So we have to fight for it. And that is what encourages me to work on my dreams, because the dreams that was being created by both of us, but now it's my responsibility to fulfill it. And as the word croyance is a French word, okay, and it means trust and belief. It's a beautiful word. It means trust and belief. And I started working. on the trust and belief my better half shown in me, and the way I've started regenerating, recreating my life on his principles and the principles that I have designed for myself to be the foundation stone for my company, never to be a burden or a kind of a person to be a burden on my company, but to be a main pillar, main stepping stone, main pillar for my company. And for the same, I have created one verb, like I have created the word trust for myself, because this is what we are working for. Croyance is trust. So I have created this word trust for myself because I believe trust is what the journey of each and every woman. The word trust, Trust, is what the journey of every woman in under the sun in this universe for everyone. Like, for example, let's start with the word with the alphabet T. T stands for talent. We all believe, no one will deny that we women, we are inborn multi-talented person, right? We can handle any situation with ease, with no hustle and bustle, nothing like that. We can handle each and every situation effortlessly and efficiently. And that is why I believe trust stands for woman. T stands for talent. Next is R. TR. R stands for reliability. I believe women are the most beautiful and the innocent creature of God. And we are the one a person can rely on. We are the one anyone under the sun can rely on. We are the one. We are created with so soft-hearted person. We have the quality to rely on at any point of time. You are not at all hesitant to rely on any woman when it comes to emotional support, when it comes to any kind of financial support, when it comes to any kind of support. You can rely women in your life. May it be your mama, may it be your mother, your sister, your better half, your wife. You are always, persons are always rely on women for their daily necessities, for their each and every moment of their life, because we are the biggest supporting system ever created by God. And I'll not say we are the supporting system, but we are the one to encourage and to give that support needed for everyone. Next is TR. Now, next is U. U stands for ultra model. Ultra model in the sense we women, we are the creator of life, right? We are the creator of life. We are the one who gave birth to any life. So we are the creator of life. We are the one to give birth. So why not to work on our rebirth? Why not to work on our own rebirth? That is rebirth of ourselves, from being nothing to being everything, from being zero to being the decision maker. So this is the power we have. We just have to understand. We just have to utilize our power from being nothing to being everything. And we are the only role model. We will be the role model. And we are the role models for our family, for our kids, for each and every person around us. So this is what TRU. Next is S. S stands for speak up and stand up for yourself. You're about empowering women. I'm not saying go against everyone. No, it is about speaking up for yourself. If you want something, you have to speak up. Then only you will going to get it. People will not going to understand your silence. You have to open up. You have to speak up. You have to come up to make understand that what you want, what you can, and show the world that yes, you can do it. And the last is the T, TRUST. Last T stands for think positive. This is the major challenge we face, that due to our surrounding, due to the negative people around us, due to the people around us who don't believe in us. We always think negative about ourselves. We try to demoralize ourselves. No, we have to think positive. Even we are at the bottom of our life. What I believe is that we have to see silver line behind every dark cloud in our life. We only have to think positive. No one else will going to come to us to encourage us, to buck up us. No, we have to think positive, we have to work for it, and then only we can make our life more positive, and we will be an inspiration for the other persons, other women around us. So this is what the trust stands for me. I believe we women, we are the epitome of trust, as we are talented, we are reliable, we are ultra models, we have ability, we have to stand up for ourselves, and we have to make our positive changes, we have to keep our thinking ultra positive for ourselves. And I also believe that being a woman, you have to be the decoder of your life. You just decide what you want in your life, be the decoder of your life. Don't give that coding system to anyone else to control you. This is what make us this is what make us unique, because we are the unique creatures, we are the rebirth, we are the persons who give birth to our young ones, to anything in this universe. So we have to make ourselves realize, we have to make ourselves realize that we are worthy of each and everything around us. Now it's really, I really say, it's like, it's my conception of being a woman, like woman is epitome of truth. I just want to know from you, Mr. Phil, what do you think is what epitome of women's for you?
Well, I agree on the trust, definitely. So that's where a woman lies to. And not just trust, the women has control as well. Well, m- mostly in terms of control, because husbands submits to their wives.
Yes, I do. In my case, I believe it was completely true.
Like Taruna has insights. I mean, do you have any?
So any other questions from anyone?
Okay. Yeah, no questions.
All right.
Hi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have additional insights?
You know, not questions, but I am
Hmm.
super impressed with what you're doing. I understand
Thank you.
it cannot be easy. There is a gender bias, as you rightly said. To overcome
Absolutely.
that is huge. And then to think of a sustainable solution for the way we live is amazing. What you're doing, hats off to you, because not many people want to walk this walk. You know, we all worry in our own way about the planet and the footprint that we are creating on this planet. But for anyone to take a proactive step towards it, it's huge. I'm very, very, very impressed with what you're doing, Kapila, and good luck to you and
Thank you. Thank you so much.
more power to you, seriously.
Thanks a lot.
Sure.
Yeah. Maybe I'll send you invites because we do celebrate like International Women's Day, Women's Month. So we have that
Sure.
special type of session in Let Us Talk It.
Mhm.
So when that comes up, I'll definitely you will see me sending you messages definitely, and see if you'll be available for that
Sure.
unique session as well. All right. So yeah,
Sure.
you can move forward, Kapila.
All right. So here I just want to share, like, if anyone wants to join us in this mission of sustainability and environmental protection, if anyone have any doubt or any question, or they want to connect with us for our electric vehicles and for our different programs for environmental protection, for our tree plantation drive, they can directly contact us. They can visit our websites www.croyansauto.com. And even we have our social media platforms like Instagrams and LinkedIn, and we are there on YouTube as well for with the same name, Croyans Auto. I'll spell it. It's difficult to get the known. It's Croyans, Croyance, Croyans. So you can get in touch with us there, and we'll be there to help out to you for whatever way we can for our joint mission of environment protection, clean India, and green India.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And anything upcoming? Uh, like, do you have like online workshops as well with your electric vehicles? Or
Right
you're
now, we have not yet planned for any kind of online workshop, but yes, very soon I'll be having offline visits to different universities as a guest speaker to encourage engineering students and to make them aware about how electric vehicle industry is performing, how it is moving ahead. And we'll be having a tree plantation drive along with root skills in the various in different parts of India where we will be contributing. So if anyone wants to join us with these kind of tree plantation drive, they can contact us on our social media platforms, and we are always there to reply promptly.
all right. And there you go. So not just empowering women in different segments, but also promoting the clean and green program, which most of the countries definitely are working on. And yeah,
Correct.
that's to help save the earth. All right. So such wonderful topics that was shared today, and very powerful as well. And yeah, I couldn't ask more. Well, thank you so much both, really, for participating in this guest speaking. We appreciate your time and effort so much, as well as your experience that you have
Thank you.
willingly share. There's a vast pool of people, but not everyone is willing to spare a little of their time to share their personal thoughts and experience to the world. Definitely. And yeah, let's all help to create the change, not just by empowering, but also like sharing free knowledge and information and values like this. All right. Well, I guess it's yeah, the time concludes and it constraints. Definitely, we can actually extend more with the topics that was shared today. But yeah, we are keeping it to the agreed schedule.
Yeah.
So, well, definitely we do this every Wednesday, and I'd like to invite you again next Wednesday, the same time, 12 noon to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, we will invite two new guest speakers as well to deliver new topics and share their experiences with you. And yeah, be sure not to miss it. And well, if in case you miss it, we always upload this to our Let Us Talk It YouTube channel. So just type in there let us talk it. So you can definitely see that already in YouTube, and you can connect with us as well on Facebook and LinkedIn as well. And or you can visit our website www.letustalkit.com. So you can attend webinars there, or you can share your informations to become a guest speaker. And yeah, anyone you'd like to refer as a guest speaker, I'm willing to communicate with them and see if they'd be interested. All right. And
Sure.
that's it for today. Thank you so much, Taruna, and thank you so
Thank you
much,
too.
Camila.
It was such a
Uh,
pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure having on this platform. Really, thank you.
Pleasure to have you both, and also more power to you both as well, and to the walks and to the works that you'll be doing. Wish you all well, and to
Thank you.
everyone, keep safe as always, and goodbye for now.
Thank you, Paul. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Thank you,
Bye.
Mr. Paul and Phil. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Take care.
Guys, bye everyone.
Bye.